yesterday I was working on this roadmap and I've changed things up a little bit here. Actually, let me make sure this is all up to date on GitHub. So it is not up to date. So let's do git add. Yeah. And now check the status. There we go. All right. And git commit. Maybe I will amend the last one. Git push. I think it'll need the force with the amend. But that updated. Now I should have, let's see here. Yeah, okay. So I renamed roadmap to journey because it was basically a user journey. And then I made a new roadmap just called readme.md because that shows up. So if you're in the vanilla wallet folder, now you get this roadmap file. And that's what I'm looking at right here. So I am going to be working on this new project for the Dash incubator called, I think it's called the Vanilla Wallet right now. Maybe we'll call it something else. I kind of have a name in mind, but yeah, I haven't named it that yet. Other people are involved. I probably shouldn't just name things without consulting them, but maybe I will. We'll see. Anyways, let's do a recap, shall we? This journey.md file was originally, it's probably easier to see in this, so let me open it up here. It was originally the roadmap, but it's really more of a user journey. So what I was working on yesterday is basically what should be expected as a new user to the website. So it outlines that user visits website. If it's the first time, the user is prompted to either generate a new wallet and set up the desired alias or provide a recovery phrase to restore the existing wallet. And they might still need to set that alias. And then I've got this link here because I've built something similar to how it's working already. So if I open this up right here, this is essentially what I'm talking about. You've got the an area you can enter a recovery phrase, and or you could also generate a new wallet. So that's the first thing they should run into on, it doesn't have to be a modal, but they need to be forced into, you either have to generate or recover it. Otherwise, nothing else can be done for the wallet. So you've got to be forced into that. It could be a page that is only accessible when you don't have a wallet. So whatever. In any case, then the next step in the user journey is with a wallet set up, the user should see their balance on that wallet. They should be able to add a contact, which I also have this diagram that I worked on a little bit with snapshots from the wireframe we've been working with. So essentially, this area is what I had. So add a contact. If you click that, then you would see something similar to this, which there's no correlation really right now. Let me get dev tools up here. I'm actually going to drag it out of the way for now. Okay, so I'm going to generate a wallet. So the closest thing this would be like is if I open up this deposit thing. And so we need something similar to this, but instead of sending money initially, it will be to pair with another user to add a friend. So this is the add a contact button. So maybe not a friend, but it pairs with another user. It adds them as a contact that you know. So we would need the xpub field with, so you would input the xpub field and likely you would scan a QR type of thing. So where was that? You see something similar here. I believe this little thing right there is supposed to be the scan a QR code button. So we would need a field kind of like that. And let's see. The other option is a name field. Like this would be something stored locally for you so that, you know, maybe you don't want to refer to their alias, or maybe you want to just see their first name or something. So, you know, you could add John, even though their username says nothing related to, or their alias that they provide says nothing related to that. So that's add a contact would be something like that. These are kind of examples. This is an actual xpub right there that I've highlighted. So the QR would essentially represent this URI with that xpub, whatever the real xpub is, and it might have some flags on the end there. And scanning that would essentially start this process where you share your QR kind of like this. The contact that wants to add you scans that, and then they can add it to their contact or friends list. And then it should initiate an option to share theirs because you will need to add it yourself. So both users will have to pair with each other and essentially approve that process. So the next thing we need is a receive or request deposit type of thing. And we'll also need a send funds button. So essentially, if you want to send to a contact, I've based some of these naming off of this stuff because I've got deposit and withdrawal, but this is assuming that you're in complete control of all the wallet, of all the information here. It doesn't really have a concept of you might want to send to another user, not in the crowd node, but this other wallet will. So essentially, we need to have that send and request funds type of thing. And then eventually we'll get a manage contact. So that's my little recap. This is what I worked on yesterday. I mean, maybe it's, yeah, yesterday. I don't know. I started one day, finished another, and yeah, I don't know. So this was the roadmap, but it's really not a roadmap. It's a user journey. This is what a user should go through in the first stage. But I needed to map it out better for a more essentially the to-do list of things I need to work on. Man, of all the times to get the hiccups. Alrighty, so where is that? There it is. Okay. So I'm going to pull this over here. So this is the main library we'll be implementing, but I might need to implement some of these other things like the dash keys, dash site, and whatnot. So I'm not sure what all I will need there yet, as I haven't interacted with it. But I started going through this and basically making the roadmap more technical and the journey more, hopefully more design friendly, more end user friendly, where someone without any technical knowledge should hopefully be able to go through the user journey and have it make relative sense to them. There is still some domain specific knowledge that you'll have to have. Like if you don't know what a recovery phrase is and you're new to cryptocurrency, there's not much I can do there. I mean, I guess I could do stuff, but I'm not gonna deal with it, or at least not right this second. All right, so the initial stage will be the initial product or project setup. So that includes generating the, let's see, the GitHub repository. I think I already have one created that I just need to push to. So, but generating it on my local file system, adding prettier and stuff to enforce coding standards and code quality. What else will it include? It probably will include some GitHub actions for basically continuous integration or continuous deployment. Likely it'll just deploy to GitHub pages for now, but eventually it might need to deploy elsewhere. So all of that's kind of boilerplate initial project setup. It doesn't really do anything, no real code. So the first real stage or step here would be the implementation of dash site and dash wallet. And so that is actually listed right here. So we've got, for some reason, and I don't know why, highlighting things does not work for me in Brave. For GitHub specifically and a couple other sites. I don't know what happened, but it's a change as of this last month. Something got updated and now I don't see highlights on GitHub specifically. So that's kind of annoying. But imagine I've highlighted dash socket or dash site. Yeah, imagine I've highlighted dash site and that I've highlighted dash wallet. There you go. You get to use your imagination. So with dash wallet specifically, which is dependent on dash site, it implements several methods that we need to interact with. So essentially we'd create the wallet, which would connect it to dash site. I don't know what the safe is. Maybe that's encryption related, and storage, which would likely be local storage related, or it might be something else if you're on the command line. But as this is focused for browser right now, I just need to validate that this will work in browser. So generate a complete private wallet. So this would be, I wonder if I can link. Yeah, sweet. So copy clean link. So generate a new wallet. So I could potentially do, So that should generate, or that should link to this generate. Wallet info, label main. There's the recovery phrase, generate address, generates a complete address info. I will likely need that eventually, but not, I don't think I'll need it in this initial stage. Generate pay wallet. Complete pay wallet. Balances. I do need that. So we'll do link there as well. And I'm not seeing a restore option. I might have to ping cool AJ86 and see if there is a way to do that. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna dive into the code a little bit. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I dislike when this is done. Okay, so this is the file, it looks like. Okay, so we might need to look at the generate command. Wallet generate. Let's befriend, generate pay wallet, create next receive address. Address. Safe. There's generate. So wallet with creation date set. So you've got name, label, priority, contact, whiffs. Loose whiffs instead of recovery phrase. Ooh. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. I'm wondering why AJ did that. I want to see if there is, in fact, a way to restore via recovery phrase. So I know in CrowdNode, so in here, there is a way with some of the tools AJ built to restore a phrase, restore a wallet. That's what I have right here, is if you enter a dash recovery phrase, I mean, I do provide the whiff option as well, but if you enter a dash, I think it's a 12-word recovery phrase, you'll be able to restore your wallet in here. And that's mostly using tools AJ built. So I think there should be a way to restore wallet create seed to seed RX wallet phrase RX wallet So that generate. RxWs. Private wallets. Safe.private wallets. I guess I need to understand what safe is. I'm assuming it's encrypted data from the storage, but I'm not positive. All right. Well, I pinged AJ about this. So all right, I'm going to move forward. So assuming there will be a way to do that, I'll just leave it without a link for now. So we'll get that initial stage. That will essentially cover that loading here. So we will be able to generate or recover. And then it should also show the balance like this. So once that is done, if we go back to the user story here, we'll need to, let's see, implementation of maybe I'll drop the implementation of, since most of the functionality should be available just with those initial two implementations. So I don't know if we want to add encryption from the get-go. That's not planned right now. I've already figured out encryption for CrowdNode wallet, so it shouldn't be that difficult to encrypt something like this. But we are trying to keep this super simple, so I might leave encryption out for now. And unless I get told otherwise, that will keep this bare minimum. The one thing that I am wondering is if the safe that is referenced so these safes, what? It's telling me this is the first safe. You are dumb. Find the first safe, you stupid thing. Okay. So it gets the safe from config, and other than that, I guess I do need to look at this. So a safe is private wallets, pay wallets. I'm trying to see if there's any reference of an encryption key or password that's needed to decrypt it. That's what I'm looking for here. I mean, password doesn't even exist in the file, so I'm assuming not. All right, back here. So add so stage one is the initial project setup, the implementation of dash site and dash wallet modules to generate a new wallet, to restore an existing wallet via recovery phrase, and or whiffs to get balance of wallet. So we need to add controls, and under here we're going to say add a contact request funds, send funds, manage contacts. Oh, I'm gonna probably change how this is. All right. Implementation of dash site and dash wallet modules, add controls. So add a contact, pair with contact. So I'm thinking these will roughly befriend. Generate or show xpub for your contact and import their xpub for you, if any. All right, so I do think it'll be at least somewhat linked to this. So I'm going to add another link here, pair with contact. Create dirty TX. Find change wallet. Finds the xpub only, pay to send only wallet for the given contact. So I'm thinking he'll need at least part of this for the send or request. So request funds. I might do. Let's see. So I'm doing it this way because I think you'll need both like that. Addresses for X UTXOs. An exchange address. Oh, maybe find friend would only be for pay two. I don't know how you would request a payment then. I guess this might be the request one. So if you're requesting, you would find the change wallet you want them to send to, maybe? I don't know. Thinking that's how it lines up. Creates a dirty fingerprint transaction for the given amount, the given contact using UTXOs from across all private wallets. Generate or show XPub for your contact and import their XPub for you, if any. So what do you do here? Befriend XPub that John Doe gave to you, a static pay address from John Doe. Either or, not both. Okay. So XPub you should give to John. XPub John gave to you, address from John. Okay. So I am understanding this correctly. XPub that John Doe gave to you. All right, so if we flip-flop John Doe and treat it like this user story I had made for Cool AJ86 and I. So if I gave this XPub, something like that. So if I gave this XPub, the handle would be Jojo Byte, the XPub would be that XPub. It would initiate the befriending thing and return the XPub that AJ would give to me. And I'm assuming generate pay wallet. So do you generate pay wallet if So generate the wallet makes sense to me. Generate address. I'm assuming is more akin to a, I don't know what it's actually called. I think of it as a normal dash address, but I'm assuming that's what address is, and then generate pay wallet provides that XPub. I don't know if this is right. So John Doe, John Doe, John Doe. I'm wondering if generate pay wallet, wallet info, generates a complete pay wallet object. So it seems like the generate creates one wallet. It doesn't attach to a contact. And it just gives it the main. Oh, well, I guess you give it the name and the label. Then generate pay wallet. Say complete pay wallet. So would this information or most of it go inside of the function like that? So name, label, device, contact, priority, xpub. Yeah, I'll need to run through this with Kool-Aid J86. Or watch one of his videos to see. I suppose I could also open up this. Actually, I have it open and see how he's doing it in the CLI. So in the CLI, he has send to John Doe 1, sent 1 to John Doe, install. Let's see. Is this up to date? 3 weeks ago, last month. I thought he had updated this more recently. Could have sworn he's been working on this, but maybe all the work has been going into the Dash Wallet JS here. Oh yeah, last week. Yeah, may have been going into other modules, I suppose. Okay. Oh, that sucks. You can't win. I guess I had my stream die again on Rumble. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I don't know why that's happening. That's why I delayed things in the first place, is Rumble wasn't working great, so. Oh well. Looks like YouTube and Twitch are still up as far as I can tell, so I guess no Rumble today. So count, send, remove. feel like this is a scam. Yeah, every time I go to the lib, it's not the right thing. Yeah, AJ, I don't like how you do this. If you ever watch this, have this noted. Lib-wallet CLI, not doing anything. I think you have a reason you do that, but when you come to index and it points there, and you go there and it's not anything in reality, I get that you're building a command line, but I feel like you could also just drop all of that. I don't know why you're adding it. Makes it harder to figure, like when you're trying to dive into something, it's like one more distraction. All right, so let's go back here. We've got the initial project set up, the implementation of Dash Site and Dash Wallet modules. We've got that broken down. We've got the add controls. So pair with the contact. I don't like how this is worded. Share contact info. Is that clear? So add controls, share contact info, add a contact. Request funds, send funds. Does that more or less cover everything here? So we've got add a contact, receive, send, yeah. Display list of contacts and allow managing display list of contacts send request remove edit. So I think you'll need those three things for the display list of contacts. All right. So our roadmap is the initial project setup, the implementation of the Dash site and Dash wallet. We need to add controls, add usage controls. I don't know if I like that any better. Share contact info. Share. Pairing contact info. Share pairing contact info. Add a contact. Request funds. Display a list of contacts. All right. Let's copy those. This will be stage 2. Nope, didn't mean to do that. All right, so haven't made a user story. Stage 2 would also be path 2. Essentially, the stages for the roadmap would line up with the user paths or the journey paths. I need to skim this real quick. So all the things that CoolAJ86 wants: contacts, QR, name, email, cache drawer, subscription, approved contact for track daily average price with expense, tracking where a coin is connected to other coins in the wallet. Functional requirements: user productivity focused, browser friendly and fast, social. Oh wait, okay, that is indented correctly. So this is from the initial concept that Ryan accepted. So CoolAJ86 wrote the concept and Ryan accepted it. And this is, I think, the body of that. So it's more or less mapping out what we want to accomplish long term, but a lot of this won't make stage 1. I'm not even sure if a lot of it will make stage 2, but if we just go to what is available in functionality wise already, maybe it makes more sense to bring it into parity with this. So actually, I think I already know. Encryption. Encrypt wallet data. Encrypt wallet data and local storage. And this is some of the functionality that already exists in the CrowdNode UI wallet or CrowdNode UI that I built. So that's the encryption. So we'd want encryption. Share XPub QRs with contacts. Share features. SMS, email. QR image. I don't know. I might reorder this stage 2. So let's see. Convenient access, multiple accounts, categorize, expenses, savings goal. Share with contacts, cache drawer with denominated coins. Connect options, share and request contact, subscription or single payment. I'm gonna add subscriptions here, but my guess subscriptions is that will at best be stage 3, but likely even later. I don't think we have all the other stuff figured out that would be needed for subscriptions. Maybe I'll actually do that. So, where was that? Figma. That's what I was looking for. So I think settings, preferred local currency. Let's see, USD. Is that? I don't know. Something like that. I think those are currencies. Etc. Easy share features. So I was thinking settings page. Select wallet. Set alias. Modify alias. Maybe I'll just say set. Set generally implies it will either create or modify. So, all right. So I'm thinking that would go either there or it would have its own icon like there. I'm not sure, but something like that. So stage 2, encrypt wallet in local storage. Select wallet, set alias, preferred local currency, easy share features. I'm not even sure easy share features matter yet. Actually, share isn't right. Easy contact / payment share features. Let's update. So contact payment share features. Okay. So I'm okay doing these in kind of small stages. So I think I'm gonna break that off there and do stage 3. So it's relatively small. Kind of even think that subscriptions would be stage 4 at the earliest. So especially with how small stage 2 would be. So that would give us, actually, no, there's one more thing I think we should add to stage 2, and that is transactions list or transactions view. Table view with filter sort select copy as CSV. All right. So access multiple accounts, select a wallet. set alias for selected wallet for local currency. Let's categorize savings goals, use crowd node for interest earning, commercial, subscription payments, mega. Doesn't rely on local blockchain sync for account balances. User dash tools SDK. All right, I don't need to include either of these or any of these so far. So small, fast, decentralized, secure denominated cash stored payments to protect privacy. This is something we need to account for. So send/request fund denomination. Okay. So that would be that. Integrated can work with other apps and services like Dash Direct without fingerprinting change. Modern. Yeah, I can also, I might reorder this to there. Actually, this will go up there. Desktop using Tari. I'm reordering this into the, and I'm actually going to change it here because these aren't exactly roadmap type thing. I mean, the desktop app might be eventually. But these ones are more like, I want a really fast car that's red. Like, it's not really. It's not really something we need to focus on. Buzzwords? I don't know. So let's see, share with contacts, cash drawer with denominated coins. So transaction view, settings, contact payment, share features. All right, cash drawer to display coins. Separated. Wait, what am I doing here? Separated. And cash drawer to display coins separated by denomination. Backup contacts. Okay, so cash drawer to display coins separated by denomination. Work with Dash Direct on browser mobile. I don't know. Work with Dash Direct on browser mobile. I don't know if Dash Direct should be that high a priority. Maybe it should be stage 3. I don't know. Connect option, share, request subscription. I don't know what send payment key is. For shared link accounts between people or devices. And I'm going to assume this is related to just adding a contact, so I'm going to skip that for now. Subscription again, we've got that here. Contact, shared account, request for payment one time. HTML tables when copied, that's what I am trying to get in early in stage 2. Each contact should be a side-by-side view, the half of the contact that you've received from them, half of the add side by side view for contacts to display the XPubs that represent both of you in the connection. All right. Repeating the context, you as a user don't have an XPub QR that represents you. There is a different XPub for each half of the relationship. Okay. The XPub is generated when you want to request money from the other person. We can create links or QRs that XPubs. Okay. Right. So So I think Dash Direct will likely be easier to integrate. Slash bit refill, was it? Integration. CrowdNode, like worst come to worst, you can literally use the CrowdNode UI for now. So it's not as high of priority, even though I would actually really love it to be part of this wallet. But I think it's lower priority because we already have this functional. Dash to gift card. Add gift card integration. Okay. Well, it would be some mix of manage some amount of the Dash holdings, view transactions, generate. View view and manage address addresses associated with wallet. Invest through something like CrowdNode. Best. See, savings account, testing integration, CrowdNode. All right. Spend like cash through something like, okay, send dash to friends, contacts via alias. All right. With an undertone of, yeah, pay people with dash, but target should be anyone, maybe slightly tech savvy, right? If possible, automate. Possible, automate. Befriend process with chain messaging. Dash chain messages. This is something that I'm pretty sure exists, but I added, and I know there's something related to platform, but I think there's a way to actually store messages in the blockchain. But I don't know where to find that documentation if it does exist. Dash platform. Let's see if platform docs does anything. Developers platform documentation. So it might just be under transactions or something. Conversion, raw transactions, special transactions. Enable the implementation of new on-chain features and consensus mechanisms. This is why I built Doppelganger. Love it. All right. So the masternode registration, masternode provider update service, masternode provider, operator, Coinbase special transaction adds information to the block Coinbase transaction that enables verification. Interesting. Quorum commitment special transaction adds the best final commitment from a long-living masternode quorum. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I wonder if there's some process here. I don't want to keep looking for this. I'm guessing AJ already knows and might be able to point me to the right location rather than me just poking around and hoping I'm gonna land on it. So I'm not gonna look into that anymore for now. But that was, if possible, automate befriend process with blockchain messaging. All right, so, and I think that gets me out of my comments. Dash Direct, gift card, prepaid, Thor chain, Maya, yield on savings. Ooh, let's add that. Thor chain / Maya. Web wallet, desktop wallet. Locally named contacts and friending using AJ strategy. Concept comment. Start with a reference wallet. So the reference wallet is essentially stage 1. Maybe stage 1 and 2. This wallet is supposed to showcase from Ryan's perspective is wallet tools work. We can create username, contact-oriented onboarding experience. That's pleasant and easy. We can send and receive payments to and from contacts. All I want right now is a flow where 2 people can make a connection and then pay each other. All right. So I'm going to do one more stage to rule them all. In reality, these probably wouldn't be the same stage. They might be different stages, but All right, so let me go through this again. I probably also need to sync up user journey. I don't know if I'm going to get to user journey now. I might have to cycle back to this later. So I'm pretty confident that the stage 1 is good. Stage 2, backup wallet and contacts, encrypt wallet data in local storage, transactions view, table with filter, settings, select wallet, set alias for selected wallet, for local currency. Man, I've literally been trying to think of this word for several weeks. I cannot think of it. Isn't it fiat? Isn't that a thing? Yeah, fiat currency. I've been trying to think of fiat for freaking like 3 weeks and could not think of the word. Find local preferred fiat currency. Local storage is right. Sweet. Okay. So contact payment share features, send request fund denomination. Set fund denomination for send and request. All right, cash drawer to display coins separated by denomination. I'm gonna move this up because it makes more sense to add side-by-side view for contacts to display the XPubs that represent both view in the connection. Both you and the contact. So add side-by-side view for contacts to display the XPubs that represent both you and the contact in the connection. I don't know if that clarified things or made it more confusing. Gift card integration dash director bit refill subscription savings account investing. Backup wallet and contacts, encrypt wallet and local storage, transactions, display wallet balance, desired fiat currency, contact payment, cash drawer to display coins separated by denomination, view and manage addresses associated with wallet. Side-by-side view, gift card integration, subscription, savings account. Maybe I'll move like that. All right, so User visits website. What else was in here that might be worthwhile adding? This is where going through the comments would be pretty useful, but I'm not sure I want to do that right now. Notation. Receive dash. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up here. Guess this is a much shorter stream than I normally do, but because one of the places I'm streaming to has had trouble, and it's kind of the end of my day. And this gets us a lot better of a roadmap to plan off of. Anything need spell checking? I think everything's relatively okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get this committed. So let's do status get get commit. Okay. And get push. So if we check what here, we go, I did do a change to journey, but not that much. Let's go back to README. All right, so that's everything I've worked on. So, yeah, let's see. See, make sure I'm pinging the people I need to. All right, so review and let me know if anything needs to be nixed or reordered. So more updates to here. Review and let me know if anything. Added stage. 5. All right, so more updates to the roadmap. Added stage 2 to 5 intentionally gets less detailed the further out it goes. You and let me know if anything needs to be nixed or reordered. The journey should have paths that match the stage numbers and I don't intend on detailing them further. Okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Please consider liking, following, subscribing, all that good stuff. There you go. And yeah, I should hopefully stream more later today or tomorrow. So, and I think I'll actually be getting into some real code of CrowdNode and maybe even this wallet. So, yeah, please consider tuning in then. And yeah, later.